At the Danish Embassy, we are committed to supporting women and girls in Uganda through partnerships that enhances their knowledge of their rights, their opportunities, promotes entrepreneurship, and promotes women in leadership and decision making.
I encourage everyone to support gender equality at family level, communities, workplaces. Together, through small actions, we can make gender equality happen.
Gender equality benefits us all.
Let us make it happen
Together. At the Danish Embassy, we are committed to supporting women and girls in Uganda.
Welcome to this episode of Women Plus. Welcome to this episode of Women Plus, where we talk about how young people are basically using their art to basically look through the issues that women are going through and also create awareness out of them. And with me, there are lovely creatives, lovely activists, lovely artists that are going to share with us on their different perspectives on how they use art to empower women, art to push on women agendas, art to create awareness against particular issues that women face. I'd like to start with Miti. Kindly introduce yourself. Tell us what you do.
My name is Miti Chinawola. I am the curator of the exhibition, Her Perspective, happening here, supported by Women 2025 Plus.
Thank you very much. Yes.
Hi, I'm Angel Cabrera, and I'm a poet, a song poet.
Okay.
So I tell stories through spoken word and music.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Kristen Nyatho. I'm a visual artist. Yes. So I tell a story. I tell the story through my work, painting, and other medias.
Okay, I'll start with you, Christine. So there are a number of issues that women face, and seeing that also this very month we are going through the Women's Month. We decide to say Women's Month, yes, there's Women's Day, but I mean we earn the right to celebrate the whole month. As you have said, you are a visual artist. There are issues that are tied to gender-based violence, which are both in a physical form and also online. But I'll let Angel talk about the online bit. So kindly share with us what comes to mind when you're creating, when you sit down and want to draft this particular piece. What runs through your mind, basically, when you see things that are affecting young people, affecting young women? What is your thought process?
According to me, I look at the local women in the community, what they do for the community, and they are always silent, like the community doesn't see them. The community doesn't recognize their effort. We just look at them as people who are meant to do whatever they do, but they serve the community through the small things they do. I'm commonly known as Kafunda Mama because of my works. Yeah, so Kafunda is a small space that these women work in to serve the community. So most of these women go through a lot of different challenges, domestic violence. Most of them are single mothers, either their husbands left them, so they have to put food on the table. So they go through a lot, and I have a huge story about that. So with my work, I represent these local women because the diplomats have been represented quite a number of times.
Yeah, that's true. That's quite true.
So these local women are always neglected, and we look at them like they don't exist, but they really do, and they hold the community up high.
Okay, that's quite interesting. Now we'll pass on the mic to Angel. Angel, you do a lot of stuff online. I follow your TikTok account, and most of it is not just hearsay, but it's content that touches the soul. So what goes through your mind while using these particular platforms, though they have their own disadvantages?
I think, like you said, they have their own disadvantages, but social media has become a powerful, necessary evil. I'm going to call it that. And being a creative, someone who's gifted and skilled in telling stories, I think my intent is to verbalize what we are all thinking, because we can all be thinking the same thing, but we just lack that courage to say it out loud.
True.
Until someone else says, talks about it and you go look at a TikTok video or something and like, oh, I'm not crazy. This is actually wrong, you know? Like when we had, you talked about gender-based violence, and now in the wake of AI, how we have images being manipulated, gendered imagery that's being used in these online wars where we have men's images being manipulated and feminized as an insult. And it looks weird, but we don't know what to say about it. So as a poet, as a musician, it's like, I think I have the tools to tell this story, to show this story that we are all thinking about. The only difference between you and I, or well, like she tells the story through the images, through the bar cloth. He's curating these stories, I'm writing them. So the difference between us and the ordinary man, the non-creative, is just that gap where we just say it out loud, but we're all thinking the same thing. Yeah.
Amazing. We shall go to Miti, a curator. How your thought process, basically. We've seen some of the art pieces that you've put out here, basically, of how most of the art pieces that you've put here. What goes through your mind? What are some of the stories that have touched your soul and you say, what? Let's put this on a canvas, let's put this on this. Share with us.
One of the stories is what she has shared already, Christine. The Strong Kafunda Mama project that she did, talking about the single mothers.
Yeah.
That was a very powerful story. And one of the other artists is Darren Akoraje.
Okay.
I like the way she uses her digital art to show how women are multifaceted, you know, because normally we generalize and say women are like this, or women are like this, or women are like that, but women are not like anything. They can be different things. So Darren explores this aspect of perceiving women, and this is a very strong perception. And I cannot mention all the artists, but each of the artists has their own story of how they perceive women issues. And I chose all these artists based on where they come from, the materiality that they're using, because she's using bark cloth and raffia. Someone else is using digital art. Another one is using collage and photography and acrylics on canvas. Yeah.
Okay, we basically want to know where you come from. Yes, you get all these different artists together. What is your unique element?
I don't think I understand your question. My unique element.
So basically, as you said, she uses backcloth, she uses songs.
Yes.
What do you use?
Well, I am a curator. I do not have any artwork here.
Okay.
My artwork is the curation of the whole exhibition.
Of the whole exhibition.
So
that's
bringing
amazing.
them together is my unique element.
That's amazing. So we've had a lot of cases of gender-based violence.
Yes.
We've had a lot of cases of land being grabbed from single mothers or from recent widows. We've had like there's basically a lot, but now with the advancement of technology, the advancement of the internet, you find that also there's an element of gender-based violence online, technology, gender-based violence. So what is your role as a young man in fighting such vices that are affecting women?
There is many, but I would say, for example, highlighting the stories that are being told by women artists or female artists, because most times when you go to the big institutionalized spaces like the galleries and the contemporary art spaces, they are not prioritizing the perception or the perspective of the women. You might find women artists there, but it's always men are way more, and even the owners of these art spaces are men. So, and yet when you're talking about women's issues, you can't ignore men's voices.
Sure.
And including them in the discourse about women's issues. So I have invited 4 men to be part of the exhibition. One of them is Jimmy Spire Sentongo, a popular cartoonist and social commentator. And then there is Mugabe Ronald, also an orphaned artist that was raised by a single mom. And there is Lukandwa Dominic, all the way from Masaka, a high school teacher. So I am looking at women's issues but not neglecting men's participation, because the men are the ones that are perpetrating this injustice that we're trying to address. Yes.
Okay, that's amazing. Let's hand over to you, Tracy, Angel. So how do you keep yourself safe as a lady that is also trying to fight for fellow ladies online? How do you keep yourself safe?
That's a very good question. I haven't received any physical threats, you know.
And online?
Online, yes, I have. Actually, I have stalking, people finding out where you are. And so there's a lot of digital safety tools that I've had to employ, like something as small as not posting in real time. Like, for example, we're here, and in our generation, the Gen Z, Snapchat is a very big thing, and TikTok, right? So you're here at this residence, the Danish embassy, you post a picture and thousands of people can know where you are in real time. Or if you're recording content, let's say at your home, being careful and tactful in the ways in which you're going to show your actual location, right? So there's those small things that you implement just to be as tactful as possible. But then also tapping into communities that pour into you as a creative, because there's a lot of backlash that you face from speaking about these things. Gender-based violence, teenage pregnancy, it's almost taboo, you know, to speak up against these oppressive behaviors and traditions that we have upheld. So tapping into communities like with MITI, or even interacting with people like Christine, who reaffirm what you're doing, is a form of protection and safeguarding in itself. But as far as digital safety is concerned, as someone who shares online, is those small things like your location off, don't accept cookies, I don't, you know, log into random Wi-Fi or things of that sort, to just keep my platform safe and limit access to my real space. Yeah.
Okay. So as we wrap it up, this is the last question to Christine in just about 2 minutes. How do you link Omuntu Wawansi and probably the Democrats, or those that are, let's call them up class? Because at a point they all go through gender-based violence, they all go through all these bad things that happen to women. How does your unique idea link the two worlds?
Basically, I normally want to like, at least the ones who are maybe the diplomats, let me say the diplomats, my most aim is to see that they support their fellow women in one way or the other. Yeah, because also these local women can be rigid, you know.
Yeah.
You can try helping them and they think it's the government, or they want the government to come build them a house, give them. But sometimes they just need their fellow women either to talk to them or to support them. So the kind of bridge that I'm trying to build here, it's quite hard, but also it depends on how the community is going to receive everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's amazing. So you've heard it from the different creatives that we have this time round, and we want you to understand that even you out there has a contribution to stop all the things that are happening to women, to create awareness against some of the things that are happening to women, be it online, be it offline, be it in the legal space, in the creative space, in the entertainment space. But as we've come here, I would like to thank you all for sharing all your different ideas and the different ways at which you find to bring forth the women's voices. Thank you very much for coming.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Where? On your TV?
Faraja TV.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. Yes.
And as you walk in, we have a QR code. You can get to scan it and get the catalog to know more about our artists who are exhibiting today. And also, the icing on the cake is that you can also get to carry these art pieces, and we also have a silent bid right there as you come in. You can bid on what photo you want, those that belong to Spire, Dr. Spire, the cartoons at the entrance. Others are all very welcome, feel free. And yes, we have some bites to appease the stomach devils. We also have a cocktail, and feel free to grab something to drink. They have amazing names. One of them is the Bold and Brilliant. So if you want to be bold and brilliant, just go there, they'll give you that drink. We also have the Ceiling Crusher. If you want to crush the ceiling, it's up to you. Get there and ask for that. And her perspective, I think I'll go for that because that's the theme today. And Fearless Fizz is there. Those who want non-alcoholic drinks, we also have them as well. So feel free, interact with others, get to see some of our exhibitors' pieces, and I do believe they'll be standing right there in case you want to know more about them. Otherwise, we have Ibra and Angel who will also be playing some music for us as we enjoy the moment. I'll be your MC today, Pablo, and let's enjoy the moment. You're all welcome to the Ambassador's Residence. Thank you so much. Let the music play, and let's continue interacting. For our audience online, thank you so much for choosing to be part of this event. And yeah, don't you worry, you can also bid for any of the photos. They'll be showing you some of the portraits, and you can get one for yourself as well. Thank you so much. As you walk in, you're going to enjoy the cartoons by Spire Sentongo, one of Uganda's finest cartoonists. And just below them, they have captions to guide you on what they are about. And just next to his, we have Christine Nyatho, though culturally it's pronounced as Nyato. She specializes in backcloth, and she'll be telling us more about her works as well. So feel free to enjoy yourselves. The swimming pool is out of bounds today, so don't be tempted to swim today. The lifesaver is off duty. But feel free to get something to drink at the cocktail space, and the bites are on the cocktail tables as you enjoy our art pieces. Shortly, our artists will also stand by their works so that you can get to know more about them as well. Thank you. And right after Nyatho's exhibitions, we have Darin Akoraje. Darin Akoraje is a digital print artist, and as you can see, it's paper, and all these show the lifestyle of women, the different things women go to. What kind of woman do you want to be? We have this one. You can be the high-end woman if you want to be. It's a choice, an independent woman. And yeah, I like the way she calls this portrait. It's "I'll hide my life in the hydrangeas," you know? The secrets of love are all in this one photo that Darin Akoraje is showcasing. So if you're online and you're watching, we are bringing this up close to you. Here we have one of our art pieces which says, "Come here," you know. Yeah, it's calling unto you. So if you're there and you want to take it, it's up for grabs. And I love this specific one. This one talks about the conversations a woman always has, and it's the internal monologues. You can tell from the colors, and you know that a lot goes through. And I like the yellow one going down. It shows that some chills roll down her spine when things are not well. So this is Darren Akoraje, who's a digital print artist. Now, if you could follow me, and we'll find Dodridge Businje. Dodridge Businje likes canvas. She plays around with the canvas, and this is one of the retouched canvas prints that shows women can also go beyond our expectations. I do believe that's what the air balloon, and I also like this art piece, seated on a crate and buried in thought, but also the peacock pattern dress of a lady, Harana. Amazing, amazing, you know. Also buried in thought. You get to enjoy how she plays around with canvas. And I like the writings here. It says woman enough, and that shows that a woman embodies everything, you know, and you might have the questions, but they equally have the answers as well. So I love that about her retouched canvas. And we can go close to his other pieces. These are slightly bigger. And as you can see, one of the things that cuts across Dodridge Businje's pieces is the dark theme in them, you know. They have a dark theme, especially on the looks, yet also have bright colors. For example, this one brings out the earrings, and she says it's the girl with the large earrings, you know, and the beauty in there. And here shows a woman in control. There's a lady in control right here. And where do I justify that from? Because the world is under her. So she's holding on to the world, and you know, she's in control. So this is one of Dodridge Businje's art pieces that show that women have a sense of control, and justifiably so. We continue, and here we are. We have Babiye Erina. Babiye Erina has a art piece. I refer to them as the naked, you know. There's a lot that happens here. A lot of there's message, the restful gaze, you know. Is the word around, and this is focusing on the challenges go through, especially when it comes to the menstrual cycle. And what Erina is saying, that we need a voice. Going through a menstrual cycle doesn't mean that you're not worthy to be celebrated. So I love that art piece. And then we have these two significant ones here. And I like the fact that she leaves them untitled so that you can interpret them on your own. You see, the lady is peeping out of the green, you know. And in my own understanding, I interpret it as they are peeping onto the uncertainties of life, and they're trying to see what are they. So first she uses acrylic, charcoal, and a collage on these canvases. So that is Babiye Erina. This one is also portrays the challenges they go through their menstrual cycle. So our online viewer, that is Babiye Erina. Now fast forward to, we have Victoria Nabalime. Victoria Nabalime, you could ask yourself, this is just a lady standing, and well, she's talking about the reincarnation, how women are revolving and are redefining themselves. So I like that, and she's using acrylics on canvas right here, as well as a blossom. This shows the naivety of the women as they grow up and as they get stronger and understanding. And these are acrylics on canvas. So our viewer online, This is Victoria Naulime. She isn't able to be with us today, but yeah, we still enjoy her artifacts. Now, we'll cross over to Olivia Mary Nantongo. She's a digital print artist, but the beauty about her art pieces is that she uses herself as the model of her art pieces. And believe you me, she uses her phone and then beautifies it digitally. This photo is about self-meditation, showing her into different impressions. So to enjoy some of her other pieces. I love the colors, they're bright. And this is called the color purple. And she's there crying. And purple stands for many things. Others, those who are in Lent, you understand that it's could stand for that. And I like the woman of steel as well, how she plays around with the net and throwing it on a black canvas. So you get to enjoy that as well. This is none other than Olivia Mary Nantongo. If you could come with me and let's get to see what Victoria Naulime here, her, and kinds of women in their life. So it's a very good art piece as well. And now I'll bring you to Lukandwa Dominic. Lukandwa's art is quite interesting. It's batik on cotton fabric, and normally playing this. This is a very special kind of art because you have to be very precise, because any mistake can distort everything. This is Lukandwa Dominic, but most of his art pieces focus on the Gomesi. So you get to enjoy Lukandwa Dominic, who's one of the 9 exhibitors today. We cross over to see what Florence Nanteza has. Florence Nanteza, I like that she plays around with nature. She uses flowers. She uses nature on the an acrylic to create stuff. What you see is just like flowers with cloth, and there's a way she creates it differently. Here we also have some cloth and some leaves that she has used to create her art pieces. So these are exhibitors, and then we shall take you straight to Fatima, who's doing graffiti. Fatima. Let's see what she has here for us. And you can see she's drawing something live, her perspective. So Fatima, what are you up to?
A lot of things. Yeah.
So we have people online who are watching your art piece, and so what is your interpretation of this?
My work is about a woman who's strong, confident, amazing, and loves herself. So from all this event, this is where I got my sketch, because it's a woman event.
There you go. It's all about, and that's all we had for you, the online audience. We'll continue bringing you up to speed on some of the events, but for now, those are exhibitors. I'll now go back to the on-ground audience, play some music, and then we'll return to you. But for now, we shall continue bringing you up to speed on what's happening right here at the Danish Ambassador's Residence in Kololo. Thank you so much. Well, we are done with the online audience. I'm now all yours. My name is Pablo. For those who are just joining us, you're very, very welcome. Feel free to join in and enjoy our exhibition today. Our theme is her perspective, and you're all very welcome. As you walk in, we have QR codes. You can scan it and you'll get the catalog of our exhibitors today, get to know more about them. And we also have a table in case you want to purchase one of Aspire's cartoons. Feel free to bid, and it's right there at the entrance as you walk in.
Wanga mugwagwa na ya magesi ganzi kwanga setegera esala nesabanga tesituka oba amaso gali masibe nga siraba engatto zisomwa tunawe tambula otakulaba nti teri kyonnenya ensobi zonna sa kyekitwawula ne wobangala bifenna tuli ngoma nalwawo 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 Sajiraba basi na kisumo basi sajiraba basi na kisumo basi sajiraba basi na kisumo basi sajiraba basi na kisumo engatto zisomwa tunawe tambula otakulaba nti teri kyonnenya ensobi zonna sa kyekitwawula ne wobangala bifenna tuli ngoma nalwawo 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 nalwawo
Well, for those who are just joining us, you're very welcome. Feel free to have some optical nutrition, get to enjoy the works of our exhibitors. And I ask them wherever they are to come and stand by their artwork
I can't clean
so
up
that
that mess
they
you
can
made,
interact with our guests.
leaving me cursed and in pain.
And the event that you're interested in
It's the reason I'm broken
all
inside,
of Spire's works,
but I'm casting my
feel free
burden
to
aside. I
put your
don't
bid
wanna
just right
run
up there as you walk in and you
So throw your sticks and your stones, bury me in your gold. As the story unfolds, you won't like it tomorrow. As I rise, dripping in gold. And you was up, you was up, oh, you was up, oh. As the world danced along to the chaos, I'd always find peace in your presence. I shot myself in the foot when I chose to leave you. I feel enslaved by the misery I can't control. It dances on my grave and tests my patience. I have the pain engraved in my heart. I feel like a nuisance. I brought us shame when I made us lose our essence. And their words are bitter when they bicker, but they don't know the truth of the matter. So throw your sticks and your stones, bury me in your gold. As the story unfolds, you won't like it tomorrow. As I rise, dripping in gold. And you was up, and you was up, oh, you was up, oh. And you was up, and you was up, oh, you was
just joining us, you're very, very welcome. Feel free to view our speakers' works.
Let the phoenix arise, dripping in gold. Pain, stay for a while. Burn me, let the phoenix arise. I'm dripping in gold. Throw your sticks and your stones, bury me in your gold. As the story unfolds, you won't like it tomorrow. As I rise, dripping in gold.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, just remind you, we have cocktail as well. As we enjoy our artist's works, feel free to grab a drink. We also have a menu right there for you. Our artists as well are standing by their works, just to take you through some of their works. We are privileged to have 9 exhibitors today, and I do believe you'll find them at the stations so that they can tell them about their work. We also have Ibra and Angel who will be playing some music for you as you continue to enjoy the works of our artists. Our theme today is Her Perspective. We get to celebrate women's rights through our art and culture. We are privileged to have 9 exhibitors today. We have Christine Nyafo, Florence Nanteza, Badile Elna, Darren Akoraje, Olivia Mary, Victoria Nabiline, Dedrick Businje, Jenny Spire Sempongo, and Fatima, who's doing her live painting right now.
It is a different problem. It's not political
a problem. It is a different problem. I have a problem. My friends, I have a problem. I have a problem. It is a serious problem. I need love, I need comfort, I need peace of mind, I need support. No man can sort that. Only woman transport that. I need love, I need comfort, I need peace of mind, I need support. No man can sort that. Only woman transport that. I need love, I need comfort, I need peace of mind, I need support. No man can sort that. Only woman transport that. I have a woman problem. I have a woman problem. I need love, I need.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you're all very welcome. Feel free to enjoy the works of our 9 artists who are exhibiting today. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you walk in, we have a QR code. You can scan it and you get a catalog of our exhibitors. You get to know more about them, what they do, and what kind of art they have. You also get to know more about today's event and why we are calling it Her Perspective. And yes, if you want one of Spire's works, they are up for auction. You can just write your bid there, and the highest bidder will take it. Otherwise, you're all very welcome to the Danish Ambassador's residence. Feel free. Shortly, we'll have Ibra and Angel who will be performing for us as well. As you can see, the sky is also celebrating with us. So feel free to fall in and get to enjoy the works of our exhibitors.
nakazamula uletenda kutendakala nakazamula uletenda kutendakala nakazamula uletenda kutendakala mane nakazamula uletenda kutendakala Enda mainyola yetai Enda mainyola yeskudufi Enda mainyola beyashara Wana ndakazamula uletenda kutendakala nakazamula uletenda kutendakala ingewezekana kuonekana singekosekana ingewezekana kuonekana singekosekana ingewezekana kuonekana singekosekana ingewezekana kuonekana singekosekana nakazamula uletenda kutendakala ingewezekana kuonekana singekosekana nakazamula uletenda kutendakala ingewezekana kuonekana singekosekana nakazamula uletenda ingewezekana kuonekana singekosekana nakazamula uletenda ingewezekana kuonekana singekosekana nakazamula ingewezekana kuonekana singekosekana nakazamula ingewezekana kuonekana singekosekana nakazamula ingewezekana kuonekana singekosekana nakazamula ingewezekana kuonekana singekosekana nakazamula
At the Danish Embassy, we are committed to supporting women and girls in Uganda through partnerships that enhances their knowledge of their rights, their opportunities, promotes entrepreneurship, and promotes women in leadership and decision making.
I encourage everyone to support gender equality at family level, communities, workplaces. Together, through small actions, we can make gender equality happen.
Gender equality benefits us all.
Let us make it happen
Together.
I'm Jimmy Spire Sentongo. I teach at university, but I'm also a cartoonist. In my work and being part of society, I have seen the barriers that women face simply because they are women. And I think that it is everyone's work to try to make sure that these barriers are addressed. It is the reason why I often try to speak for women. I often make sure that in my work, I do what can enhance their participation, but also to break those barriers that they face. And this should be work for everyone, not only for women. I believe that if all of us put our hands together, our efforts together, this is something that we can realize in order to create a society where all of us can thrive.
Hello, my name is Signe Vinding Albjerg. I'm the ambassador of Denmark to Uganda. Gender equality matters to me because it's the foundation of fairness, inclusion, and progress. In my work, I've seen how empowering women and girls can transform families, communities, and economies. In Uganda, we partner with organizations that are supporting women's rights, creating opportunities, and fostering women participation in leadership and decision-making. Gender equality is everyone's responsibility. I encourage all to challenge stereotypes, speak up for fairness, and create opportunities for women and girls. Because when we lift others, we all rise together. At the Danish Embassy, we are committed to supporting women and girls in Uganda through partnerships that enhances their knowledge of their rights, their opportunities, promotes entrepreneurship, and promotes women in leadership and decision making.
I encourage everyone to support gender equality at family level, communities, workplaces. Together, through small actions, we can make gender equality happen.
Gender equality benefits us all.
Let us make it happen
Together.
I'm Jimmy Spire Sentongo. I teach at university, but I'm also a cartoonist. In my work and being part of society, I have seen the barriers that women face simply because they are women. And I think that it is everyone's work to try to make sure that these barriers are addressed. It is the reason why I often try to speak for women. I often make sure that in my work, I do what can enhance their participation, but also to break those barriers that they face. And this should be work for everyone, not only for women. I believe that if all of us put our hands together, our efforts together, this is something that we can realize in order to create a society where all of us can thrive.
Hello, my name is Signe Vinding Albjerg. I'm the ambassador of Denmark to Uganda. Gender equality matters to me because it's the foundation of fairness, inclusion, and progress. In my work, I've seen how empowering women and girls can transform families, communities, and economies. In Uganda, we partner with organizations that are supporting women's rights, creating opportunities, and fostering women participation in leadership and decision-making. Gender equality is everyone's responsibility. I encourage all to challenge stereotypes, speak up for fairness, and create opportunities for women and girls. Because when we lift others, we all rise together. At the Danish Embassy, we are committed to supporting women and girls in Uganda through
atana ita yatenda nyino okufumba atana ita yatenda nyino okufumba akaliba kendo kalabira ku mukonda akaliba kendo kalabira ku mukonda kyensaba kiri kimu kitange kyensaba kiri kimu kitange kasabe buli kimu kibeere bulungi kasabe buli kimu kibeere bulungi kyensaba kiri kimu kitange kasabe buli kimu kibeere bulungi mwena bandabiridde ndebaza mwena bandabiridde ndebaza mbebaza kyensaba kiri kimu kitange kasabe buli kimu kibeere bulungi kasabe buli kimu kibeere bulungi let's pray everything goes well. 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 Muvubuka munange gwaleyo mukulu wange mange kitange nze nina kyembagamba ebintu by'okudigira kucakala kulya bulamu bambi tubyegendereze ebintu by'okudigira kucakala kulya bulamu gwe bambi tubyegendereze owayanga nibaino owayanga nibaino onyumyaga nibano onyumyaga nibano owayanga nibaino Every morning, the sun rises. Bajajabakira, the clouds go down. Baba again.
I seek a peace. Moving in sync with the waves, rippling within, and I'm constantly out of tune with the songs of men. I seek a peace of mind to settle this heart of mine. Moving
For those who are just joining us, you're very welcome.
rippling within, constantly out of tune with the songs of men. I seek a peace of mind.
Well, you're all welcome
Settle this
to the Danish ambassador's residence
of mine.
as we celebrate women's rights through a cultural lens.
Rippling within, and I'm constantly out of tune with the songs of men. I seek peace of mind to settle this heart of mine. Moving in sync with the waves, rippling within, and I'm constantly out of tune with the songs of men. I seek a peace of mind to settle this heart of mine. Moving in sync with the waves, rippling within, and I'm constantly out of tune with the songs of men. I seek a peace of mind to settle this heart of mine. Moving in sync with the waves, rippling within, and I'm constantly out of tune with the songs of men. 'Cause this state of mind has been rightfully earned. Holy, holy divine is this peace of mind. This state of mind has been rightfully earned. Oh, holy, holy divine is this peace of mind. I seek a peace of mind to settle this heart of mine. Moving in sync with the waves, rippling within, and I'm constantly out of tune with the songs of men. We seek a peace, and we're constantly out of tune
with the songs of men. Welcome, welcome, welcome home. Her perspective. Beautiful people. We are searching, 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 searching for peace. We are creating, building, innovating, celebrating all the beautiful women here. I seek a peace of mind to settle this heart of mine. I am moving in sync with the waves rippling within, and I'm constantly out of tune with the songs of men, 'cause this state of mind has been rightfully earned. Oh, holy, holy divine is this peace of mind. This state of mind has been rightfully earned. Oh, holy, holy divine is this peace of mind.
Let me love you, I guess. Not so much. You want to keep on? Okay.
Baby, I just don't get it. Do you enjoy being hurt? I know you smell the perfume and the makeup on his shirt. You don't believe his stories. You know that they're all lies. Bad as you are, you stick around, and I just don't know why. If I was your man, baby, you'd never worry about what I do. I'll be coming home back to you every night, just doing you right. You're the type of woman who deserves good things, a fistful of diamonds, handful of rings. Baby, you're a star, and I just want to show you you are. So you should let me love you. Let me be the one to give you everything you want and need. Baby, good love and protection, make me your selection. I will show you the way love's supposed to be. Baby, you should let me love. Baby, you should let me love you, love you, love you, love you. Your true beauty's description looks so good that it hurts. You're a dime plus 99, it's a shame you don't even know what you're worth. Everywhere you go they stop and stare, 'cause you're bad and it shows. From your head to your toes, out of control. Baby, you know, if I was your man, baby, you'd never worry about what I do. I'll be coming home back to you every night, doing you right. You're the type of woman deserves good things, fistful of diamonds, handful of rings. Baby, you're the star, and I just want to show you you are. So you should let me love you. Let me be the one to give you everything you want and need. Baby, good love and protection. Make me your selection. I will show you the way love is supposed to be. Baby, you should let me. Baby, you should let me.
Feel free to show. It's too low a bit. It's a bit low. Yeah. Is it because of my phone? No. So we are still the sound. Kale, kale.
Check. Check mic 1, 2, 3.
Singular, singular, yamala yamwenda. We changa, yamala yaseta. Tia maita mekapu, ayanda wasamuna. Oh mola, oh mola. Tandika business, she profit multiplies. When she speaks, I start to see favor come alive. She makes me so happy. Oh, my heart's a beating, oh, sincerely speaking,
Angel Cabero playing some great music for us.
Test and test. Test and test. Come on, Jesse, play. Show them how you play.
Check microphone. Check microphone. 1, 2. Check microphone. Check microphone. Check microphone. Good. Check microphone.
Sincerely speaking, all the way around and
Check microphone.
Well, thank you so much, Angel Kavara. Ladies and gentlemen, Angel Kavara playing some great music for us there. Thank you so much, Angel Kavara. Once again, you're all very, very welcome. And yes, the Scanner has in partnership with us to make sure that we are close and personal and intimate. You're all very, very welcome to the Danish Ambassador's residence, and you are our special guest as we celebrate women's rights, as we look at culture and the things that they stand out for. My name is Pablo. I'll be your MC today, and I do believe that you're enjoying some drinks.
Thank you.
We both have those that have some alcoholic content and soft drinks, so they're all yours. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for our host? If you're ready, say woo! Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, all the way. I love the silence. Let's welcome our host this evening, who's going to do something exceptional for the very first time. We are going to be introduced to a new form of art called executive spoken word. Yeah, and she's going to be doing it, so she's the premier executive spoken word artist. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the ambassador. I'll ask those who are serving drinks to first hold it for a moment so that our host can welcome us in a special way.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. I will not be giving a speech, as Pablo says, but I will still just say a few words before we do what is extremely far out of my comfort zone, but we'll get back to that. But first of all, welcome, and thank you so much for coming. Thank you for honoring not only our invitation, but our encouragement to come in cultural attire or the colors of the campaign. You look amazing, everyone, so thank you for that. Just 2 words on tonight that I'm not sure passed through. But as you know, we have been running a campaign as female heads of missions, heads of agencies for the last year. It was an idea that my Dutch colleague, where is she? She's there. Came up with, and many of us came together to find male role models that could be part of our campaign spotlighting women's rights in different ways. And we decided to do something that could also speak to our desire to bring out more culture, more art, more artistic ways of expressing ourselves. So I partnered with Dr. Jimmy Speyer. Where are you, Jimmy? You are there. He's gone. No? So before I say much more, I want to say thank you very, very much to Jimmy for partnering with me, for traveling with me all the way to Adjumani for the first time in your life, actually, going all the way to Adjumani, and not just to Adjumani, to Alera Secondary School, which is, I think, further away than anything we've been to. On these trips and on the conversations, Dr. Speyer got very inspired to do some cartoons showcasing some of the challenges that women and girls in Uganda face. And he has turned these into cartoons, some of them quite humoristic, some of them, I must say, hurting a little bit in your stomach when you look at them. But that, I think, is a purpose in itself. Speyer's cartoons are for sale, but not for his own profit. They are for sale in a silent auction that you will all go there. I think maybe the interns can wave. They are taking in bits. You write down your bid. When you see that you are no longer the highest bid, you go again. That's the whole point. And then at some point, later in the evening, we will announce the winners. The money is not going into Dr. Speyer's pocket. I think this is the second time you're in my garden getting something that doesn't give you anything in your pocket. I'm sorry about that. He has decided that all the money will be used to buy sanitary pads that will be distributed to women and girls in schools in Uganda. And we have a very, I think they're here as well, AfriPads, as some of you know, a very strong socioeconomic company here in Uganda, in Masaka, and they have generously offered to match our contributions. So the more money you put in, the more pads we can buy, the more pads they will add, and we will then go back to the schools in far northern Uganda and in Karamoja and distribute the pads to the girls, and AfriPads will do the training. So thank you very much to AfriPads as well. Thank you. All right, the rest of the art is to be purchased and put in the artist's pockets, because that is also extremely important. It is not easy to be an artist, it's not easy to be a female artist or a male artist showcasing women's issues, so please take out of your pocket and put into their pockets. That is the whole purpose of tonight. The artists are here. They can also explain to you thoughts behind their art. But we also have Miti. I'm told that I'm allowed to introduce him as the guy with a very weird hairstyle, so he's coming here. So if you see a piece of art that you would really like to buy and you want to talk about price and how to do it and so on, Miti is your go-to person. Then before, and now I'm really stalling time to just sort of avoid what I'm going into. Before that, I just want to say thank you very, very much to the team at the Danish Embassy for pulling this together. I think it is the first time we do this type of event. So thank you very much, not least to Anna, who's here, to Gladys, and to Barbara, and to Job, and to all the interns and everyone else who helped. So thank you very much. And to the residents who have made a lot of food that you will be served in a minute, but we asked them to hold back so that we can just enjoy a bit of art. But they will come, and I hope you'll enjoy the evening. And now I cannot postpone it any further. So Ibra and me, where's Ibra? You are here. We will perform a little spoken word. So this is the first, I think, ever, likely to be my last ever, so please bear with me and enjoy. Thank you.
Another round of applause for the ambassador. Ladies and gentlemen, put your ears together now.
You want me to sit? Okay. 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 I love your faith in me, bro. Okay. Yeah? You ready? Yeah, I'm good. I'm okay. You okay? Don't worry, I won't sing. That's not what's happening. Which those of you who know me a little bit will be very happy. Okay. Okay. While they're set up, I just want to maybe introduce Ibrahim, who is on the guitar, and Angel, who will help with a little background music, and then they will also play music afterwards. This poem is called A Voice for Women. Today, we celebrate culture. We lift our voices high, and we honor what makes us different, and we question what makes us sigh. We highlight the good and challenge the pain, because culture can heal but it can also chain. See, every culture's got stories. Some lift women up, some hold them down. Too loud, too skinny, too fast, too bold, too much to handle, or so we're told. Culture tells us that we are too much, but also that we are never enough. Still, culture can be a force of good, a pulse of possibility laced with the rhythm of Ubuntu, the beat of belonging, the drum of dignity, festivals bursting in color, traditions that hold power. So how do we keep tradition alive and still let equality thrive? How do we preserve the roots but prune the weeds that choke women's dreams and limit their deeds? How do we balance preservation with transformation? How do we walk the line between heritage and liberation? We navigate landscapes where women's chances are gated, where their labor sustains yet remains underrated, and still they rise. Because women are culture bearers, story sharers, memory keepers. They pass down language, faith and food, songs that soothe, art that renews. They carry traditions that sometimes cage them, customs that praise them and then erase them. Patriarchy whispers, stay small, stay soft, your voice better kept off. But today we break that pattern. We say enough. Women can be bold, strong and tough. We question the rules, we challenge the lies, we say, let women rise and let men humanize. Because gender norms, they trap us both. Teach men to be stone, teach women to cope. Across the world, from village to city, from drumbeat to committee, gender roles shape destinies and hold back possibilities. We're rewriting the script, line by line, with art, with rhythm, with rhyme. We challenge the toxic masculinity, the silence it breeds, the pain it hides, the heart it bleeds. We challenge the triple burden, the woman's back bent with the weight of home, work, and fate. And we challenge the idea that men can't cry, that strength can't sigh, that tenderness is treason. And we applaud, yes, we applaud the men who rise to rewrite the story. The male allies who sing equality into being, paint justice on the walls, preach compassion from the pulpit, and wrap respect into rhythm. Gender equality, they say it's 134 years away. We're cutting that time short, starting today. One poem, one painting, one heart, one song, changing the story, righting the wrong. Reimagining a world where it's not us against them, not a zero-sum game, but a collective gain, where all can rise, regardless of gender, identity, and name. This, my friends, is the future we are creating, a world where we can all belong. This is our culture, our rhythm, our song. Thank you.
Yeah! About Her Excellency. Wow, how many of us say she needs to do it again? Yeah! You knew that? Wow, thank you so much, Ambassador Sina, for that. And we have the male change makers here. Male change makers, please put up your hands. Yeah, thank you for chasing the rain. Yeah, the change makers, thank you for chasing the rain. So what we're going to do right now, we are done with the formal part, normal speeches. All we're going to do is have some optical nutrition, move around, get to see Spire's work. We also have the ladies' work. I tell you, I got to see Baria's work. It's the naked